Thank you so much, Gimba. We've been following this situation, and we can tell you now that what is going on is a voting process, like we explained earlier, and what the chairman of the Electoral Committee told us on Channels Television. He did explain how the voting exercise will go. He did say that the states of the Federation and the delegates from this state are going to be called based on the alphabets of this state, and so that's how they started. We had all the polling booths. There have been it's an open secret ballot system where you can see the delegates moving into the booth, and they cast their vote and they drop it off. So you have series and a list of about 21 or so positions that have been vied for tonight in this elective national convention. But something happened a few hours ago, an agitation, outrage by some delegates, especially some candidates in the race, who believe that this process has been marred by what they call imposition, and putting forward the names of preferred candidates by some leaders on the table for some delegates. And we, Channels Television, obtained this list, which has been circulated on this ground. It is titled the Unity List, and this is the list that some of the candidates are aggrieved and they have agitated about today. But well, INEC is monitoring. INEC is the Independent National Electoral Commission, has been monitoring this process. As you will know, that usually INEC follows and monitors an electoral process, a convention of any political party, as that we have 45 of them in Nigeria. And tonight we are being joined by INEC National Commissioner, Professor Anthony Simbile. He joins us right now on Newstrack on Channels Television. Many thanks, Professor Simbile, for joining us on Channels Television. How would you describe tonight's voting exercise and the convention of the PDP today?
Well, if I'm to say simply, so far so good. There have been a few hitches, but it's going on well. For now, voting has ended, and various speeches are going on, and I believe the next process is the counting process.
Generally, there has been agitations about this very list in my hand. Have you heard, have you seen all of these agitations and outrage by some of these candidates?
I confirm that I did see this list on one or two of the voting cubicles, but there were also some agents who saw it and were agitated, and they were tearing them away. And I believe that this cannot but lead to several anger among the contestants, among voters, but it did happen, and I saw where it happened. They were quickly removed.
From what INEC has seen in conventions of political parties, if you simply would describe this exercise tonight and perhaps the future of Nigerian democracy, how would you describe it?
In terms of organization, the process has gone well. I made a few observations which I interacted with the chairman of the election panel, and for instance, the ballot boxes did not have the tags with which you make sure that they are locked, and even if the box is too small and you want to change to another box, that one should remain clipped together. We observed that. The second point is the delegates issue. There was no way to confirm that a delegate is actually the person. What has happened is that they count based on the number for each state on the delegate list. They just count, and once it is equal or less, they go ahead with the voting. There was no case of having more. Yes.
Thank you so much. We have to go. Professor Anthony Simbile, INEC National Commissioner, many thanks for your thoughts tonight on Channels Television. INEC National Commissioner monitoring with our crew right here. We're still here live on Channels Television and the PDP National Convention, but we'll hand you back to the studio where Gimba is on the news track.